In this part, I want to add Typed.js to our portfolio and add it to our website. As you can see, we have this part where this person's job title is written. Now we want to make this animated and show more than one thing. I mean a few titles. In this way, to be shown with a typing animation. Using Typed.js, we are able to do this. This is the GitHub of Typed.js. You can download it here or you can use its CDN. I will use its CDN. So I'll copy this and bring it to our project. Then I'll paste it here above script.js. On its page, it explains that you can create an object with the class of typed and use it. It also gets a number of options. So we'll just need to copy this, and for the element, you can select the element which you want to be written inside it. We go here inside the script.js, inside its file. In this part, what is the element that I want to be inside it? It's here. This is our h2 tag. And we'll also give it a class of field, for example. And we say that the one with class field. But first, we don't want it inside a variable. In this way, I'll delete this. Now we say that for the one with class field, according to these options, Type.js must be added to it. Let's see what has happened. As you can see, it is now using a typing style. However, it is typing something else. Let me refresh the page. It is typing the texts which are inside it. I don't want it to type these texts. We want it to type our text. In this part, you can specify what text should it type for you, and it will type them one by one. I'll remove this, and as a result, it will be empty. I will put one of the texts here, another one here, and this will be backend. And we can add another one, namely web designer, like this. Now, let's take a look at the results. You can see that it is typing them one after the other, but when it reaches the end, it stops typing. I wanted to do this over and over again. We can use its options. Bear in mind that there are many options. There is one called loop, which its default is false. We can set it to true and say loop true. There are numerous options here. Now you can see that it is typing this, then the next one, and finally the last one. Then it will start over and do this again. So we have done that too. Now you can see that there is an issue. This has been moved down. This means that the cursor it has here is a span which has been moved down. But it should be in front of this. See, it must be aligned with this part in front of it here. In order to do this, first we put this field inside a div with the class of field. Our field will become this. We will take this from the h2. We'll put the field inside it. So field h2. We will put this on h2. That is, we will move it from field to h2 so that it is inside it. It changes. See, it changes continuously. However, it has not taken place yet. To do this, we need to give field a display flex. In this part inside home, see, our h2 is here. We put it inside the div with the class of field. We say that for the field, display is flex, as you can see here. Now we would also like it to be vertically aligned. So we say that align items center. It will be placed below it, as you can see. But why? The reason is that there is a margin. We will take this margin from it and give it to field. And for this, we'll remove its margin and set it to 0. Let's see what has happened. Now it is exactly centered. We'll need to do something now. And it's that there is a span here. I mean this span which is here. See, first let's give it a font size to make it bigger. Then we will say that for the span that is inside the field, and this span is created by Typed.js, we'll give it a font size of 21 pixels, like this. We'll also, we can increase the spacing a little. So we'll give it a margin left of 2 pixels. As a result, it gets some distance from the text. The typing speed is very high. We can lower its speed a little. The higher this number is, the lower the typing speed will be. See, the typing speed has decreased. And we could also specify the speed of return, that is when the cursor returns. We'll set back speed to 10, and as shown here, it returns like this, and the action is gentler. It now happens more gently, and it has a loop. As you can see, we have finished implementing these, and it is now animated. I mean, the section of field and the field of work for this person became animated. You can add any number of texts here, any number you want, and you can add it here, and there is no limitation. See you later.